National security checks began today, 20 years after real ID requirements were signed into law. Thanks for joining us here at 4. I'm Connie Leonard. Well, Ian Hardwitt and photojournalist Gabby DeGeorge are live at Muhammad Ali International Airport for us. So, Ian, has the rollout of real ID checks been pretty smooth today?
Yeah, that's what people here at the airport are telling us, Connie. That's both from SDF officials and people with the TSA. It looks like any other day here at the airport. Actually, right now here in the afternoon, this line for TSA is much shorter than it was earlier. And if you don't have that real ID, they still might let you through, just with some extra time and headache. No real hiccups here at Muhammad Ali International Airport on day one of Real ID. Connecting flights, all good for Joseph Hunter coming here on Bourbon business.
Everybody's moving. Savannah this morning was great. I mean, Atlanta was great. Everything's been good. The Transportation Security Administration started checks for real IDs on Wednesday. For now, the TSA is still letting people through without them. If you don't have the upgraded license or a passport, they recommend showing up 3 hours before departure.
And that's enough time to get you through any additional screening or identity verification that we would have to do at the checkpoint.
You should still bring your license to the airport even if it's not a real ID. TSA needs an official photo of you. You might also bring a proof of your address or a social security card to help your security screening.
Bring what you can. So there's no real recipe. Every kind of identity verification is a little bit different based off of what people have with them.
Marco Sayella is back in town from Philadelphia, starting summer break, visiting some old friends graduating in Lexington.
It's sort of like a flex for me. I'm like, okay, you guys are my little brothers.
He said he could tell when someone didn't have their real ID.
There were people who check your ID, and if you didn't have your real one, they'd give you like a piece of paper.
But not everyone has one. Almost 2 in 3 Kentuckians don't. At the NIA Center driver's license office on West Broadway, the crowd of about 50 waiting for a walk-in appointment thinned out as they realized today might not be their lucky day.
Half these folks in here is going to be right back in here tomorrow, like me.
For Angel Lathan, the stakes are high. She wants a smooth girls trip this July for her birthday.
I'm a breast cancer survivor raising 5 grandbabies. I most definitely earned that trip.
And while she might be able to make it through without that real ID, it'll definitely be easier with one. Now the TSA says that this is pretty calm. That's because we're in the slow season for air travel. It'll pick up after Memorial Day. Live here at SDF, I'm Ian Hardwitt, WHAS 11 on your side.
All right, thank you so much, Ian. Well, this is what it looked like as early as 8 o'clock in the morning outside the licensing branch at Bowman Field. Now, the line wrapped around the building just as the sun was coming up this morning. We talked to several people in line for real IDs who got there before 6:30 to camp out. Rebecca Stober told us she did the same thing last week but didn't make it inside, so she came back today prepared.
Honestly, I regret not changing my ID before I moved from Texas, because it's this bad in Texas too, and it was like this over a year ago in Texas. So I think this is crazy. Like, maybe if they would open an hour earlier, that'd be awesome. But I understand there's only so many of them and way more of us.
We have heard some people having better luck at branches outside of Jefferson County. Some people headed to Nelson or Hardin counties to renew their license. And your best bet at getting a real ID is to make an appointment. Without one, be prepared to wait a few hours. You'll need proof of identity, like a birth certificate, proof of your social security number, like your card or a W-2, and 2 proofs of residence. That could be a utility bill, a bank statement, or mail. And if you've changed your identity or name, bring proof of that as well. Non-citizens will also need proof of legal presence, and we have the list of accepted documents posted in the link story on WHAS11.com.